Hi, it's John Flynn with Copley Advertising, and today we're going to talk about recruitment 2017 Roundup and Review. Recruitment Roundup and Review. Oh, look what I have. I have facts. Whoa. 2017 recruiting facts by our good friends at Devskilla. What have they said about the recruiting market in 2017? The recruiting market is moving very competitively. Nothing we've ever talked about. It's a competitive workplace. Unemployment is really down. From hourly workers up. People who are looking for a job have, the more of ability to choose what job they want. This is the first time in many years this has happened, and this is going to continue to happen. This isn't going away. So employees have to shift gears here and think of things that give them a competitive advantage. And what's cheaper? Cheapest way to do it? Corporate culture. Your corporate culture. That will give you a competitive advantage as opposed to giving them more money. More money is not a fix. It isn't a fix. More money is a short-term fix. And you know what? The candidate believes it's a short-term fix. They're looking for other things. They're looking for corporate culture. They're looking for work-life balance. They're looking for flexibility. They're looking for they're looking for promotions. They're looking for a place to come to use their skills in a healthy environment and be happy. Shocking. Oh, you better get that stuff together. Fast! Speedy. You know why? Because the candidates have like 8 interviews in one day, and by the end of the day, they're going to select one. While you are kind of, well, we need a third interview. Those days are over, my friend. Those days are gone. It's a talent business. All right? You got to pick somebody, A, in your corporate culture, and B is talented, right? We talked about the North Kagan Square 400 times, right? We got the talent, that great corporate culture, but that job, then that guy's never going to let them go because he's not an idiot. And then you got the people who are great at their jobs, but they're suck at corporate culture. So you don't want to hire those guys. Those guys are mercenaries. You bring them in when something's horribly screwed up, they fix it, and then you get them the hell out of there. It's going to cost you a ton of money, but it's worth it. And then you got the people you want. Those are the people who have not the best skill set, good skill sets, but not the best skill set on the planet, but a great corporate culture people. That's who you want. Okay, you can grow with them. They're young. You can move forward with them, and those are the people you want in your slot. So when you see one, you grab it. 8 interviews a day. If you're number 4, you got a few hours. The process is candidate-driven, say 62% of corporations and recruiters. Candidate-driven. Candidate-driven. Not company-driven. Doesn't say company-driven. It says candidate-driven. 62% candidate-driven. So when you talk to a candidate, from first word that comes out of your mouth, you better make it friendly. I'm not saying you have to kowtow to the candidate. Of course not. You're going to pay him or your employee. But you better be nice. And if you try any of this, tell me, what did you study in college, and how do you think the Gettysburg's address could be implemented in a work environment? No. No. This is the stats. I've been screaming about this for how long? Okay, so this is stats. You look it up. Devskiller.com. Oh, this is good. 60% of the candidates have a bad experience in the interview process or at work, and 72% share it online. Oh yeah, have you read your Glassdoor lately? You may want to do that. Twitter, Facebook. To push the button, ladies and gentlemen, get my phone. That guy is awful. Goes out to 1 million people. Free. It's free to do that. Glassdoor reviews are free. So satisfying too. Hate that guy. Jerk. 72% share online. 72. 60% have bad experience. 72 of them share online. Think about that. Think about that. How many of those ruin your corporate culture? How many of those are going to ruin other candidates walking in the door when they read that in Glassdoor? One of the top reasons that a candidate chooses a company is cultural fit. That it fits their idea of what a corporate culture is. But wait a minute, part 2 is my favorite. 88% of the companies have no idea what their corporate culture is. Oh, it's painful. It really is. It's painful. People. I've talked videos about this, okay? Corporate culture is the cheapest way you can make your company more attractive to great candidates, okay? Just, read a book. HubSpot has a great 92 PowerPoint on it. It's not that hard. Be nice to people. Transparency. Have what's going on with the company once a week or whatever. Don't have one of those stupid recap meetings. Ugh. Sit down and go, this is where the company's going. This is what our spread. God forbid if you show them the P&L. Oh, that was treasonous. He might actually be invested in the company's future if he did that. Free candy? Free candy. How many times have I said it? Free buckets. Buckets of free candy everywhere. Every 5 feet, buckets of free candy. Free coffee? Get one of those Keurigs, put it every 10 feet, and just fill it up with free coffee. Ice cream on Fridays? Ice cream on Fridays. Buckets, gallons of it. Gallons of free ice cream. Gets whipped cream by the mountains. Hot fudge by the truckload. All cheap stuff, my friend. Cheap, cheap, cheap. You gotta change your corporate culture. First you gotta know what it is. Okay, first you gotta figure out what it is, which is hard. And then you gotta change it. Okay? And if I were you, I would put a bunch of under 30 people in a room and figure it out. Because they know what's going on. Or they might go to Glassdoor because it seems that 72% of the people do. It takes 8 months for an employee to be productive. 8 months. 8 months. What does this mean? You have to retain your employees. You lose an employee, it costs you $20,000 to bring one in and 8 months to make them productive. How much is that? That is a lot of money. A lot of money. That's why you need a good corporate culture. You won't lose people. People can talk to you. They come in your office and say, hey, John, I'm not feeling it today. Not feeling it. You're not feeling it today? Did you have some free candy? Did you drink a lot of free coffee? You want to go home and take a nap? We're going to go home and take a nap. Go watch some TV. Come back tomorrow. Oh, thanks, John. No problem. How hard is that? Huh? How much free goodwill did I get by doing it? Huh? How much? How many friends did she tell? You know what John said? He said, did you have enough candy? Did you have enough free coffee? And he let me go home and take a nap. People be like, what? What? Your boss said what? Did he ask you? Like, you're going to work from home or anything? No. He just said go home and take a nap. Phone call. It's so simple, so free. Okay? I'm not asking you to spend $1 million and redesigning the place to make it like, a fun house. I'm telling you it's easy. I'm telling you it's easy. Okay? You don't have to have a living room with a ping pong table if you don't want to have one. God forbid if you did. But, talk to people. Talk to your employees. They're not gonna tell you anything in the beginning. They're not gonna trust you. And that was your fault. You did that. Try to find some under 30-year-olds who actually will talk to you and say, what kind of free candy should we get? Start with slow. What kind of would you like? M&M's, Baby Ruth bars, what would you like? What kind of free coffee? What kind of flavors? Put someone in charge. Put someone in charge of the free candy and the free coffee, right? Call them like social director of the cruise ship, whatever. I didn't make any of this up. Okay, we've been screaming about it for a long time. Things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. Things have changed. John Flynn, Copley Advertising, give me 1 month. 1 tiny month. And I'll fix it.